House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced a formal impeachment inquiry into President Donald Trump. The Speaker accused President Trump of betraying national security and the integrity of American elections with his conduct.
Pelosi vowed that the president must be held accountable while asserting that no one is above the law. Prior to the announcement, the president, while meeting with the Iraqi president, called the inquiry a witch hunt. President Donald Trump later took to Twitter, calling that inquiry again garbage and bad for the country.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Jordan Schreier. We're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to help you plan your day.
It's sad. It's heartbreaking, especially for a small community.
New this morning, at least 8 families have been displaced following a Hankinson, North Dakota fire. The call came in around 9 last night for a fire reported at the Post Hardware on Main Avenue. Hankinson's fire chief tells us the fire started in the apartments above the store.
Officials say the cause is still unknown, but everyone evacuated safely and luckily no one is injured. There were at least 10 fire crews on scene to put out the flames, some even staying throughout the night to put out any remaining hot spots.
Sad to know that their home's probably not there. They're there to go back to. But this community is so close that somebody will always take them in.
There is no word of a damage estimate at this time.
New information this morning. Police arrested a suspect in a stabbing that happened last night just before 9 in South Moorhead. Police say they were called to the 900 block of 17th Street South for a report of a stabbing. When they arrived, they were able to locate the suspect, 32-year-old Justin Cumminghay, and arrest him. Police say both Cumminghay and the victim knew each other.
The male victim was taken to the hospital with multiple stab wounds. Investigators are trying to figure out what led up to the stabbing, but there is no threat to the public at this time. Cumminghay is facing charges of first-degree assault.
9 minutes before 7, let's get a check of our storm team forecast with Lisa Green.
Good morning. We've got some clear skies, pretty conditions out there this morning. You can see that orange on the horizon. It'll be a little after 7 that we see that sun finally come up. So it's getting later and later that we get to enjoy that sunrise. But we'll have some sunny skies at least to start off the day for most of the valley. Now you can see up north we're still dealing with some cloud cover there. That's actually moving in as we have a quick little round of clouds and even some sprinkles or light rain showers impacting us up north heading into the morning today there. This drops south and east and we'll see it kind of influence our weather through the morning hours. Through the morning, and then potentially some thunder showers developing this afternoon. So our temperatures right now 40s to some low 50s. It's 51 in Fargo and 50 in Grand Forks. We've got wind that will gradually be picking up. It's out of the west right now, becoming northwesterly, some gusts into the 20s and maybe even 30 miles per hour later tonight, and visibility that looks good. So here's a look at that hour by hour planner. You can see the clouds and you can see some of those spotty showers dipping into the northern valley along Highway 2 by around the noon hour. Nothing really to get excited about here for today. However, heading into the afternoon as the sun starts to heat us up a little, we'll see some of these intensify a bit into a more substantial rain shower or even a thunder shower. It doesn't look severe at this point, but still lightning, some heavier downpours at times underneath these, and then more showers continue and thunder showers continue to push in for this evening. So can't rule out that potential, though not everybody will be impacted by the rain again for today and into tonight. Overnight, we watch as temperatures dip and we clear out, and we're looking at 40s, maybe even some of us starting off the day tomorrow in the upper 30s in northwest Minnesota. So your 7-day planner, we're looking at much cooler weather hanging around. In fact, we doubled down on it for the weekend. We'll see temperatures only reaching the 50s this weekend with off and on chances for some rain. More significant rain coming up Saturday night and into Sunday that we'll be watching for. And now for a look at traffic, here's Devin Fry with the Valley Today's traffic on the move.
Thank you, Lisa, and good morning, Red River Valley. Now, traffic flow on the interstates has increased quite extremely. We're going to take a look at I-94 here in just a sec. As you can see, westbound I-94 is loaded up with cars right now. They just, it really just started picking up within about that last half an hour or so as we get closer and closer to the school and work day. Now, right here, as you can see, there's a numerous amount of vehicles, but it's really picked up between 25th Street and the I-29 turnoff. That's the area where you're going to be facing the most delays. Another area that may be causing some delays is if you're going northbound in I-29. Now, that's already the busier of the two directions on that interstate, but now there's also a lane closure there. So traffic's going to be funneled and speed is going to be reduced. So that'll be affecting your morning commute if you're heading northbound on I-29. We're going to keep checking in on the roadways in the next hour on the Fargo CW, but for right now, for your traffic on the move, I'm Devin Fry.
The Twin Valley Police Department is asking for your help finding the driver who was caught on camera running a school bus stop sign. Take a look at this video. Police are looking for this white Ford truck that is pulling a trailer.
If caught, the driver could face a fine of up to $500 or a possible suspension of their license. Officials are urging anyone with information to call them. That number on your screen, 218-584-5444. West Fargo police want your help finding a man who led them on a chase on Monday night. Officers say 26-year-old Manuel Carrillo fled a traffic stop, leading police on a pursuit that started in Main Avenue and ended about a mile and a half away, where Carrillo fled on foot. This mugshot you're seeing right now is from back in 2015.
Police set up a perimeter and used a canine and drones to look for the suspect, but were unable to find him. He's facing several charges, including fleeing and driving under suspension. His passenger was arrested on multiple charges. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is asked to call police. Lock it up. That's what Grand Forks police are reminding people to do after nearly 36 thefts were reported in the last week, many happening right in people's driveways. The police department posted this map showing where the thefts have been happening. They say the big red dots that you see, that's where multiple thefts have happened in one location. The small dark dots are single incidents.
Police add that the most common items being stolen from cars are purses, wallets, backpacks, shopping bags, cell phones, even your spare change. And for a closer look at that map and a list of theft prevention steps that you can take, just go to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story. A Minnesota woman is hoping you can help send up to 140 veterans to an NDSU football game. Alana Christensen from Campbell, Minnesota, accomplished that goal last year, and now she's doing it again, working to get the tickets for the home game on November 9th.
Season ticket holders will donate some of the tickets. Others will be purchased. Christensen set up a GoFundMe page with a $2,000 goal. If you're interested in helping out, just visit valleynewslive.com and click on this story. We're getting into the fall season this morning by taking a stroll around an apple farm.
And the Valley Today's Abby Birchner joins us live from the Lake Ida Apple Farm, and she's been learning all things apple this morning. Hi, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. I can honestly say this morning has been quite the treat. I've had so much fun here out at the Lake Ida Apple Farm, and I'm here with owner Rick Julian. And I first want to ask how many different type of apples you have here in the orchard.
Well, we have 9 different varieties for you pick, and we start in early August and go through October.
And so when you say you pick, what does that mean?
That means you come to the store, you check in on the weekends, we have open you pick then, and you get a bucket, and we take you out to where the apples are that you want to pick. You get to sample before you go out, so you know which ones you want to try to harvest. We take you to those trees, give you a bucket for each variety, and you pick your own, put them into the pail, bring them back to the store. We weigh them up, put them in a bag, and you're ready to go back out in the orchard and just relax.
Wow, I cannot believe that you can just go in, and I think that's so fun that you let everybody sample the apples too, because it gives you an idea a little bit more.
Most people have never tasted the apples we have. Red Duchess, Hazen, Beacon, Ida, Northern Lights, Sweet 16s are apples that most people never have tasted because you don't find them in the store very often.
And then another really fun thing you can do here out at the farm is, of course, grab some apple cider, but you get to make it yourself.
Well, that's the whole process. On the weekends, we are making cider. We'll do it on a first come, first serve basis, but you can call ahead and reserve to make sure we got apples because we do run out. And during the week, it's you pick by appointment only and apple cider making by appointment only, because we have to be here to help you.
Oh, it just is so much fun. Such a fun fall thing to do. I feel like apples and fall go hand in hand, but I do have some of this apple cider that we pressed this morning in my mug here, and it is absolutely delicious. It's so sugary and sweet, and I just love that it's fresh from those fresh apples.
Definitely fresh. You're not going to get any fresher than what we made now. It's not even a half an hour old. So.
It is so good. You're going to want to come out here to Lake Ida Apple Farm and just spend some time out here. Bring the kids. It's family friendly and a great time.
Super fun. And look, we found some apples here at the station as well. I'm
It is in
super
fall.
craving apple cider. I feel like she's got the better venue there.
I feel like in the break we're going to go in the hallway and stomp on them until we get the
Yes.
juice out and make some cider. We learned from Abby reporting live. Thank you very much this morning.
That's how you do it.
Well, let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. That question, last month, more than 30% of people have experienced this during the morning.
Well, the answer, spilled coffee. It happens. Remember, you can play along by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page and grab a cup of hot coffee this morning.
Yeah, it is a little cool out there, and we stay cooler today, about 10 degrees cooler for your highs. And with that, a chance for a few showers this afternoon and evening especially. I have 62 in Fargo.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. You can join us right now on the Fargo CW.